What's going on, y'all? So today we got a tutorial video on how to do a high taper on coarse hair afro. So pretty much I'm gonna be taking y'all step by step. At the end of this video, you're gonna know how to do a tough taper, you're gonna know how to do a tough lineup, and hey man, let's get right into it. So the first thing we're gonna start off is by making our first skin line. So we're doing a skin taper. We're gonna make our first skin line. I usually recommend it to do with the clipper because it's gonna be easier to take out that line. But another easy way is to just scrape up and make that first guideline with your liners. It's gonna be way more skinned out, way more, smooth with the transition, with everything. So I recommend this way. All right, now our next step, what we're gonna be doing is taking our 0.5 lever all the way open, and we're going to make our second line. So we're going straight up, making that second line and coming right back down. What you're gonna do in the next step is close the clipper halfway, or midway is what I call it. And we're gonna start, fading that line out, picking at that line. And then our next step after that, we're gonna close the clipper all the way, or even notch it back just a little bit. And we're just gonna be picking at that line. And the fade of the first line should be out after that. And then we're gonna do the same steps on the side and the back. All right, you guys, so this is a little shortcut. When somebody has a taper and their area is basically already there, you're just gonna go down with a 1 and just knock all of that down and just make it as thin as possible. All right, so our next step, we're gonna take our 1.5, 1.5, whatever you wanna call it, and we're gonna start fading that second line out. So we're just going up right past it and flying off. After the 1.5, you wanna close it a little bit until it's on midway, and you wanna just keep picking at that line, but you're only going midway up. What you wanna do after this step is close the lever all the way and just pick at that line and just make sure it comes out. And if that line doesn't come out, which it should come out on coarse hair pretty easy, but I'm gonna show you guys a trick in another video. All right, man, so usually these days you just want to kind of debulk the hairline. Yo, bro. All right, so back to what I was saying, you kind of just want to yo, whose man is this, bro? All right, y'all, man, so I'm gonna just spray a little bit of hold it spray on his hairline, and then we're gonna hit it with the blow dry real quick, and then we're gonna get into the first step of the hairline. All right, you guys, so I know y'all probably looked at a lot of videos where people start from the middle, but in my opinion, when you start from the middle, you tend to go downward, and it kind of creates that McDonald hairline look. It looks like an M. Not even an M. It looks like a rainbow. You know what I'm saying? So when you start from the corners, you box both of them out. Make sure they're both going in the same direction. They're not going up, down. And then you hit that middle and you go outward. It kind of makes it look a little bit more straight. You know what I'm saying? So once we do that, then we're gonna just clean up his the little face. Clean up the eyebrows, and then we done. All right, y'all, man, this is the final cut, high taper on a coarse hair afro. I was trying to give a speedy, quick tutorial on how to do it. Hopefully you guys, got your taper looking good on the other side, other end. And hey, man, that cut looks tough. Sit up, never like you know it's pussy like it with the motorbikes. We gon' sit up to heaven.